US as well. He's a force to be reckoned with, and right now, I believe he's the favorite to win CEO.
Hey, Last, you got a commentary cliche bingo code yet? 'Cause
No.
I'm about to check off one of those boxes. Ready? Gluto is good at this game. I said it.
Really?
I did the thing. I called the top player good at this
Are
game.
you-
One of these days, I'm going to actually launch an official one.
What evidence do you have to support your claim?
I don't know. I feel like it's like a bit of a guess. Every time I've seen him play, I'm like, damn, yeah, he's good at what he does. But yeah, no. So there's obviously like a lot of fear, of course, going into this because when you are fighting a player of Gluto's caliber, there's always, you know, there's always the mental thing. Like, hey, I'm fighting a really like ultra top player right now.
I mean, ZINOTO's been at this for a long time. He's been at this since, I believe, Brawl, maybe even earlier than that. And he's been a top player through the years, through and through. So if there's anybody who can go up there with an unshakable iron will, face down the King of France, and put him in losers, ZINOTO's got what it takes.
And wow, every single set that I've been able to see like Gluto play so far, he has like crushed his opponents dominantly, right? Because every single time that he gets a hit, he makes the most out of it.
Right.
He is combo game the player. He is also advantage state the player because as soon as he gets you off stage, his edge guarding flow chart, I think, is honestly like none other because he knows what the biggest weaknesses are, how to find those openings against you off stage, and getting back to stage against Gluto is no easy feat.
Right, he makes fantastic use of Nair, Bear, Fair, Dare, every single aerial off stage, as well as like the bike, and he sometimes even makes use of Waft as an edge guarding tool, which is, I've never seen any other Wario do it quite like that. And speaking of Waft, that's always got to be something in the back of your mind. You can't really play as patient against Gluto as you do against other players, because while you're playing patient, while you're chilling out, he's just building up his win condition.
Yeah, and already, was that?
That was Waft. I think he might have just misinput down B there, but I don't know.
I mean, that was definitely a misinput, but hey, you know what? Let's just start the clock. Put yourself back a couple of seconds. I suppose that both of them are just like playing back a whole lot. They're just respecting one another's space and just like going through a lot of one-off hits because they know if somebody overextends, like with the dash attack, that's already one up here, that's two up here, 3, 4, and the fifth one not going to be connecting quite yet. But look how much damage ZINOTO took just through dash attacking.
Yeah, I mean, Dara, you said it yourself before we even started this game. Gluto, like no other, takes, like you give him an inch and he takes a mile. He just did 61% off of a whiff dash attack.
Yes,
He got knocked off the bike by Banana. That's an interesting interaction there because he didn't actually get punished for running into Banana because the bike still covered the approach.
I've never actually seen that interaction happen, so you know what? I'm like, huh, okay. I'm glad I get to know that one now for the future. And now look at the pressure. Oh my goodness, just air dodging above somebody's shield with Banana in hand. ZINOTO is terrified sitting in shield and just letting it all happen because I gotta say, Wario with Banana in hand, he could still just command grab you too.
Yeah, like he still has access to all of his B moves even while holding onto the Banana, and Gluto even showed himself there, like he's capable of doing some Z-drop stuff. So I actually kind of hope to see like some creative combos coming out from GLUTONNY with the Banana in hand, but we'll have to see in just a moment, as right now he has to get back on the ledge, back in control of the stage against ZINOTO. ZINOTO's looking for this down tilt up smash, but he doesn't quite get the run up that he wanted.
Yeah, just not going to be able to find a dash, and I have to say, I like that air dodge earlier from Gluto to get above the platform, just because it was like, hey, I know you can't kill me, you can react and hit me, but at least I am not going to die from this option. So he just like managed his risk versus reward super well in that situation. Now just platform camping, understanding that Diddy Kong's win condition here is just connecting the Banana at all costs and finds a dash attack to kill.
Yeah, beautifully placed dash attack by Gluto, going to be able to pick up that first stock, and now he's got Waft on board. Like I think that's half Waft at the moment because it's been about 2 minutes since he popped that. He is going to get caught by that down tilt up smash finally that ZINOTO was looking for earlier. So we're even, 2 stocks apiece, and perfect percents.
Yeah, Gluto is not able to get any extra credit for it, so we're completely back to evens. Just sitting there, had the right idea, but then just slightly misspaced himself a little bit too low and not far enough back to be able to get the Banana throw.
ZINOTO definitely struggling a little bit more on this second stock, got caught by that first combo, and now he's not been able to get back onto the stage because Gluto's been covering it, but Monkey Flip is going to be his golden ticket. Gets back on, now gets the dash attack fair.
This could be so patiently here, maybe trying to Z-catch the Banana there and just like slightly misinputting it because it was already grounded. Either way, this is a pretty, it's a nice lead. It's a little bit comfortable, but ZINOTO, as soon as they connect that Banana, man, it could be huge damage.
And there's full Waft. It's on the board. Gluto is going to be looking for his opportunity to use it on the next stock more likely than not. But As soon as he takes out this stock from ZINOTO, he's going to have to be walking on eggshells.
Yeah, a bit of a misplay there. I feel like Gluto could have been able to take the stock with something out of shield when ZINOTO get up attacked it, but then just like ended up dropping and F-tilting a little bit too late in that situation, just respecting the bike. ZINOTO just spacing himself so well, playing so patiently. Diddy's dash is absolutely terrifying because that thing is huge, and getting him through the bike, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was really well played by ZINOTO, like not caving to the pressure that GLUTONNY was trying to put on him in that situation, and has now instead brought this a lot closer than it was a moment ago. Dash attack's going to connect, it's not going to be enough, but Gluto's going to be looking for the trap here, and finds it with the command grab, reading the monkey flip coming out of ZINOTO.
Yeah, that was such a good adaptation. ZINOTO was definitely not ready for it at all. Across the stage, F smash, definitely not going to be able to kill quite yet. And now just going to be looking for the nail, going to be looking for the back, going to up air, anything. But Gluto, more than content, just playing back a little bit, saying, hey, I'm going to be on these platforms. You bananas can't touch me.
He's a ticking time bomb, too. Full waft is on the board. He just needs, like, one nair up air combo, one up tilt something, and ZINOTO could be kissing this game one goodbye. Going to be looking for it here. Stays in shield against the banana. Almost catches ZINOTO there, but that's the second time that ZINOTO has messed up that down tilt up smash confirmed.
He might have been also out of the percent range as well, because I saw how far Gluto went. I don't think Diddy Kong's dash would have been able to reach in that distance. So now at this point, you just need a raw hit. But look how evasively, look how keep away he is playing. Finds that full hop, and that up air could have been the stock, but that parry from ZINOTO was everything. Be dead.
Oh, bye-bye. It's what we were all expecting from the moment ZINOTO began his final stock. We've seen it 1,000 times, and GLUTONNY does not miss those ever. Finds the waft confirmed, finds game number 1, and will now be moving into game 2 very comfortably. And one thing that I would like to point out real quick, Dara, that game went down to the 2-minute mark.
Yep.
That was a long-winded game.
That was a long-winded game, and Gluto was the one completely in control of the pace. You saw how evasively he was playing, especially around Diddy Kong's dash. If you know how to respect Diddy Kong's dash, and you know how to respect his unreactable burst range, especially with moves like side beat, and be able to consistently whiff punish those, you have figured out the matchup. It's hard. That move is fast. That move gives you so many opportunities to mix. And I feel like
we saw GLUTONNY do it to ZINOTO on the ledge at one point when he tried to like ledge drop monkey flip up, and he just waited with a neutral. He didn't even need to react because he can just put out that that waiting open arms and say, jump in.
Get it, bud.
You're going to the blast zone.
But yeah, so game 2, going to be opting to go for the tournament today. I still feel like this is an amazing stage for Wario because he has access to some nasty platform extensions, but as Diddy Kong, you do have more opportunities for recovery mix-ups, as well as Diddy Kong's own platform extensions, right? Gluto has not been able to find like this big combo started quite yet, only getting like really awkward hits of neutral air.
I think it has to be said, I don't think Wario has any particularly bad stages. I think he can be pretty comfortable on any of the legal stages, and especially on Town and City, like you were saying. Early kills with Bear, early kills with like fair edge guards are going to be critical, but speaking of early kills, ZINOTO snipes him with his own bike, and now Gluto is struggling a lot more than he was during the last game.
This is already a huge deficit, and not actually going to be able to connect the grab. That forward hitting a little bit too late, and ZINOTO was able to mash out of spot dodge, and now look how much he is eating forward already at 52%, and not able to connect that forward either. Right now, ZINOTO has just been just slipping under all of these attacks, and with punishing Gluto every step of the way.
Yeah, and a beautifully placed banana there too, getting the Z-drop, Z-catch to put pressure on Gluto, then getting the grab out of it for the extra percent. Gluto is on the back foot, and this is the first time all tournament that I've seen him on the back foot. ZINOTO's playing this game beautifully. He just needs to keep it up a little bit longer, build himself a little bit more of a lead where he doesn't have to worry about that comeback factor.
Yeah, gets a neutral and an excellent jump call out, excellent catch on the high recovery there. Gluto is going to be able to take out that stock at 93%. Honestly, he could win this with 2 neutral interactions.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about with that comeback factor. It's always on the board. GLUTONNY just needs one nair, one up tilt, something along those lines, and suddenly we're at even percents, right? ZINOTO needs to play so carefully, and he's doing just that. He's keeping his space between himself and Gluto, threatening with banana, threatening with the potential of monkey flip, and making sure that Gluto isn't ready. There's the banana F smash. It's not enough to KO yet, but Gluto's on his last legs for this stock.
He baited the jump with the peanut, and then Gluto maybe got a little bit too aggressive with his approach, ended up air dodging down, and ate a huge punish for it. ZINOTO has not taken a single hit this entire stock quite yet. Gluto is struggling to get in on this camping Diddy.
Bike actually doing him a little bit more harm than good in that situation too. I think it stuffed out his own approach, disrupting the neutral there, but GLUTONNY does get rid of it, is now trying to find his way in against Diddy, and ZINOTO obviously looking for this kill confirm that he so desperately wants. Can't find the bear though.
Yeah, good DI on Gluto's behalf, and maybe just a little bit outside of the percent range. Down tilt dealing a little bit too much knockback. Up smash is going to be able to scoop up GLUTO, and now ZINOTO with a confident lead. It is Wario, but listen, I would much rather lose my second stock too off than my last.
And I'd like to point out that GLUTO dropped shield there. He could have lived through that up smash, but he dropped shield too early. I think trying to parry maybe, but wasn't able to find it.
Maybe just was not expecting a multi-hit.
No.
That happens sometimes, and there it is. That's the waft, that's the reset. But honestly, if I'm ZINOTO, I'm taking a step back, I'm taking a deep breath. I'm like, hey, you got my second stock. This is not my most vital one. I'm chilling, I'm hanging out.
Right, it's exactly like you said. Second stock is a much better thing to lose to the waft than the last stock, because at this point, it feels like a guarantee that GLUTO will take one of your stocks at low percent with waft. And again, much better than the last one.
And already he's doing an amazing job of evening this up, but still at a 40% differential. This is still very, very dangerous for ZINOTO. I like that bit of a wait and understanding, hey, GLUTO. No!
ZINOTO, no! Accidentally does the neutral air dodge and ends up falling to his death. That is the most unfortunate SD we've seen all weekend.
That was his game.
He was on the verge of taking us to game 3, and one mistake, one misinput.
That's all, man.
It's all over.
GG's. Man, that sucks. Yeah, that's unfortunate. ZINOTO definitely had a momentum. ZINOTO had the lead. The waft